Hi everyone. All right, today's video is about writing equations. Okay, so we're translating the English statement into a math statement, into a math equation. All right, my name is Ryan. Welcome to Math with RG. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's get right to it. All right, so we are looking at the study guide review section 2-1. And writing equations. Here we go. Number 9. Translate each sentence into an equation. The sum of 5 times a number x and 3 is the same as 15. Okay, so we have to look at a few of the key words here. First, the sum. What does the sum mean? Just giving you a moment to see if you know what it is. If you don't know what it is the answer to an addition problem. So, a number plus something else. Okay, so it says the sum of 5 times a number and 3. Okay, so what is 5 times a number? Well, we can just say, oh, it says 5 times the number x. So we can just say 5 times x. So that's 5x. So let's put that down. We have 5x. Okay, and then we have and 3. So the sum of 5 times a number, so 5x and 3. So that would be plus 3. And then it says is the same as 15. Okay, well, what does that mean? Is the same as? Well, if we think about that logically, in math, that just means equals, right? Is, they could have just said is 15, but they said is the same as 15. So it just means equals. Okay. So there we go. All right, so let's read it one more time. We're translating English into a math equation. So the sum, right? So there's my plus sign right there. Of 5 times a number x, so 5 times x, which is just 5x. When you write the number and the variable next to each other, it means 5x. And then and 3, so plus 3 is the same as, which is equals, 15. All right, nice work. Let's go to the next one. Number 10. 4 times the difference of b and 6 is equal to b squared. Okay, so again, keywords here. 4 times, so that means the number 4, and then we're multiplying. The difference. Okay, so here's where we have to kind of separate things. So we know that we have to do multiplication separately from subtraction. So let's read the difference part. So the difference means the answer to a subtraction problem. So it says the difference of b and 6. The difference of b and 6. So again, difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. So we just write b minus 6. So let's put that part first. b minus 6. Okay, now let's go back to the beginning. It said 4 times the difference. Well, if we're going to multiply 4 times the difference, then this part has to be in parentheses. And then we just put a 4 here. 4 next to a parenthesis means multiplication. And the reason that we're doing this is because it says 4 times the difference of something, right? So they're not saying 4 times b, they're saying 4 times the quantity of b minus 6. So the difference, b minus 6. Okay, and then this time they actually said is equal to, so we can just put the equal sign, and then b squared. So b squared. Okay, let's do one more example. So this is number 11. It says 1/2 of m cubed is the same as 4 times m minus 9. Okay, so let's start in the beginning. So we have 1/2 of m cubed. Okay, so 1/2 means 1 over 2 as a fraction. Of means multiplication. The English word of in math means multiplication of m cubed. So we have 1/2 times m cubed. So remember, when you write them next to each other, that means multiplication if it's a number and a variable. Okay, so then it says is the same as. So in math, that's just equals. And then it says 4 times m minus 9. Okay, so notice here that it doesn't say like the difference of m minus 9, or it doesn't say the quantity of m minus 9, which means that they will not be like one thing inside of a parentheses. So we just have to read it left to right. 4 times m and then minus 9. So 4m, right? Because the number and the letter next to each other means multiplication, and then minus 9. All right, there you have it. Great job on finishing today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends and family. And if you want to dive deeper into chapter test work, you can check out my Skool platform, skool.com. The link will be in the bio below. And if you want more information on one-on-one tutoring, you can check out my website, rgtutors.com. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.